Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's Thursday, the 18th of November. You know what that means? It's time for AEW Dynamite. So, yeah, I missed 2 weeks ago. I didn't miss the Go Home show, but we've got the fallout of AEW Full Gear tonight, guys. We have Adam Page's celebration of winning the AEW World Championship. Holy crap, I'm looking forward to that. I think we're going to kick off with that. We're going to kick off with the rundown of Full Gear. It was a really good show. I thought I did watch it as a fan, and I was really impressed by everything that happened on the show. It was a really fun night. The Falls Count Anywhere match with the 6-man Falls Count Anywhere match, that was great. Women's title match, best match of Ty Conti for her best match so far. The Minneapolis Street Fight, I thought that was a really good idea, a really good concept, and I enjoyed it. And also the World Title match, that was fucking brilliant, great matchup. Probably a match of the year contender, if I'm being honest with you guys. Yeah, it was a great match. Also, having Kenny Omega being injured during the entire time that he's been champion so far. Holy fucking crap, ladies and gentlemen. Get well soon, mate. And we'll get well soon, Omega. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we've kicked off, and we are now with, we're going to be celebrating cowboy shit. Let's do this. So, we just had the opening promo from Hangman and Page, but before that, we had Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, and Adam Cole talking about how Kenny's going to go away for a little bit to regroup and re-evaluate a few things. Obviously, to recuperate from the injury that he has sustained over the past few months or so. Bit of a weird that they're now going to be starting tension within the Elite with Adam Page again and Kenny Omega. It's one of those things, but can't be helped. But it'll be interesting to see. We had, obviously, National Cowboy Day, and it was immediately interrupted by Bryan Danielson. I'm not a massive fan of that. I thought at least wait until next week to do it, and then entertain with that. Do that. Have the first matchup be in. Have Bryan Danielson versus Evil Uno, and then all of a sudden have that. Have it next week, not have it this week. Have him celebrate, have him have fun, have it just be a celebration. Don't immediately bring out Bryan Danielson to build the feud up immediately. I think that was a bit too soon, I thought personally, but at the same time, it's going to be built up with this match. Use the match to build up Bryan Danielson versus Adam Page and have that match mean a bit more. But, they'll have more time to do that coming up. So our first matchup is going to be Bryan Danielson versus Evil Uno. So I know that's going to be a fun matchup. Also, nice to see that the Dark Order were out there. Anna Jay was there as well. She stepped out of the ring when it was about to come to blows. Good idea, I thought, to be fair, guys. But yeah, so let's not waste any more time and watch our first matchup. So we just had Bryan Danielson versus Evil Uno. This was actually an entertaining matchup, I thought. Turning Daniel heel, okay. I mean, he can cut with the promos when he's heel, so entertaining as all hell. Obviously Bryan Danielson wins, sorry. Again, very entertaining matchup. And calls out Colt Cabana because they're in Chicago. Again. Yay. No, it's one of those things. But yeah, Bryan Danielson versus Colt Cabana. Sign me up for that match. Cannot wait to see if that happens next week. Oh yeah. We also had a promo from MJF, basically saying that he's better than Darby, and we know it. I gotta admit, it was a good matchup between Darby and MJF at Full Gear. I thought it was really good. I didn't like the Diamond Ring, but it did make sense in the story. So we'll see if this feud carries on. Hopefully, MJF's injury is not serious to a degree, and hope he gets better. But he is, he is good in the ring and on the mic. He is very entertaining. So, I don't know where we're going next, but let's see where we are going next. So, we just had Eddie Kingston about to do a promo, but Daniel Garcia and 2.0 come out and basically interrupt it. I really wanted to hear Kingston talk, but obviously we're not going to get that. But tired of his complaining, and they basically just Garcia just steps up to Kingston. That's gonna be a fucking great matchup. Kingston versus Garcia. Fucking yes, please. So we'll probably see that on Rampage, to be fair, or maybe next week's Dynamite, which I hope we do. But now we've got Tomohiro Ishii, I believe that's how you say it, I could be wrong, and Orange Cassidy takes on Butch and the Blade. So we're going to carry on watching this, and yeah, so far it's an okay matchup, so let's carry on watching it. So we just had Butch and the Blade versus Orange Cassidy and Ishii. This was actually really fun, I've got to admit. I've never seen Ishii before, I don't think, and this was really entertaining. It was really good. It was very impressive. He is the NJPW Never Openweight Champion after beating Jay White last week. And yeah, this was really fun, I thought. It was a good matchup. Weirdly, it just, I don't know why, but Orange Cassidy and Ishii just works as a tag team. I think it's a really fun team. Nice brainbuster from Ishii to get the win on the Blade. Cassidy's just knackered. He's trying to basically just, you know, do his shtick and stuff like that. Rocky Romero being in the team as well, I think it works very well. They also mentioned Robbie Eagles as well on AEW Dynamite, which I thought was really cool. Really good talent, and obviously they mentioned Okada. But we've also got the Acclaimed and Dante Martin and Real Rush. We also have Sammy Guevara versus Jay Lethal coming up. Oh my god, that's going to be an amazing matchup. I cannot wait to see that TNT title match. But our next matchup is going to be Nyla Rose versus Hikaru Shida in the quarterfinals, the first of the quarterfinals matches for the TBS Championship. So let's watch that match, shall we? So we just had Nyla Rose versus Hikaru Shida in the quarterfinals of the TBS Championship match. This was actually quite entertaining. Again, it's Hikaru Shida and Nyla Rose. They can't put on a bad match, which is very entertaining. And it was fun to see this match go forward. And Nyla Rose gets the win with the over the head leg lock submission move she does. But yeah, it was very entertaining. But then we had MJF come out, yay, saying that nobody's on his level. And then CM Punk just walked out. Did nothing. Maxwell just goes to shake his hand, and then all of a sudden he just walks off. Punk just walks off. I'm really looking forward to this promo battle. I have to admit, I cannot wait for it. But yeah, we've now got Darby Allin and the Gun Club talking about that, you know, talking about how they lost, how Darby lost and all that. So we're going to be seeing Darby going to face the Gun Club. Okay, fair enough. That's going to be entertaining to see. I believe our main event is going to be the TNT title match between Sammy Guevara and Jay Lethal. I mean, number one, fuck yes, and number two, cannot wait for that match. That is going to be fun as fuck. So, we've got a tag team matchup, which is The Acclaim versus Dante Martin and Leo Rush. I cannot wait for that. So, let's not waste any more time and get back to the action. So, we just had Dante Martin and Leo Rush taking on The Acclaimed. This was really fun. You know, it's high flying. The Acclaimed with a lot more groundwork than normal, but this was a really fun matchup. Obviously, Leo Rush and Dante Martin get the win. Again, very entertaining, very fun. Good matchup, and yeah, it was going to be a fun matchup. It was good. I loved it. So we also had a promo from Team Taz about extending the hand of recruitment to Dante Martin, which is always you know, interesting to see. I don't think they need Dante Martin in Team Taz. I really don't think so. But then we had Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus and Christian Cage talking about the matchup between Adam Cole and Bobby Fish. Fuck yes, really want to watch that matchup. And with that all being said, this has been a good show. You know, for a 4-hour show, it's been very entertaining. I gotta admit that one. Really fun, really entertaining, and we've got Sammy Guevara versus fucking Jay Lethal in our main event. Oh, that's going to be a fun matchup. Next week is AEW Dynamite Thanksgiving. We've got 2 matches announced for that. A 8-man tag between FTR, Andrade El Idolo and Malachi Black taking on the Lucha Brothers, Pac and Cody Rhodes. So that'll be a fun matchup. And we've also got Bryan Danielson taking on Colt Cabana. So again, some really fun matches for next week. We'll see what gravitates towards that next week as well. Hopefully we'll see more with Punk and MJF. I think that's gonna be a great feud. But let's get to our main event for the TNT title: Sammy Guevara versus Jay Lethal. Let's do this. So we just had Sammy Guevara versus Jay Lethal. This match was fucking amazing. I gotta admit, match of a damn night. Sammy Guevara, tape whips and all, put on a fucking amazing matchup between with Jay Lethal. The crowd were even chanting "Fight Forever" in this match. It was stellar. I loved this matchup. It was great to see. And at the end of the day, guys, that's all that matters. It's great wrestling, and I gotta admit, as a Fallout show to Full Gear, I thought it was great. Actually, I really enjoyed everything that they put on, and everything was just so perfect. I thought, and it was really, really fun. Do I believe that this was the best go-home show that AEW's put on? Fallout show that AEW's put on before? No, not particularly, but it's definitely up there. It's ranked high in the Fallout shows. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching AEW Dynamite Fallout show of Full Gear. I will see you hopefully for a CWS episode. I hope. And I will see you soon, guys. So, as always, take care, be safe, keep smiling, and as always, TTFN. Ta-ta.